Okay, it's a tough balance. Do you play them? Do you sit them? Especially based on how they've been playing. Neek, Graz, and RC with us. RC, I'll start with you. Do you think resting Big Ben is the right call, especially when you consider how their offense has been struggling recently?
Yeah, I do think it's the right call. Listen, I wouldn't question Herman Boone for resting Sunshine in this position, so I'm definitely not going to question Mike Tomlin for resting Ben Roethlisberger. Listen, when you look at this season, not having a bye week, also in the season where the playoff seeding changes, number one seed is the only team with the bye. You're playing in empty stadiums, so home field advantage won't necessarily be what it used to be. And so fighting for that second spots in hopes that the Miami Dolphins beat the Buffalo Bills and that you beat the Cleveland Browns, I just don't think it's worth it. I think Mike Tomlin is prioritizing rest for his starting quarterback, for his aging quarterback, for his quarterback that struggled a little bit down the stretch, who hasn't had any rest this season, coming off of an elbow surgery. I think this is the smart thing to do. I believe he understands that winning is his job. Winning is what he's paid for, but it's winning in the playoffs and giving yourself the best opportunity to advance. And this is the decision that Coach Tomlin gives him that best chance.
Neek, what do you think?
So first of all, I appreciate Ryan Clark, RC, for starting it off easy for you, Ryan Smith. He gave you a nice softball with the Herman Boone reference. I think you can handle that one. That was nice of you. But I do think that as much as Ben Roethlisberger is important to that team, the strong side of that team is the defensive side of the ball. So those guys probably need some rest too. But I would say that Ben Roethlisberger is 38 years old, and he's been playing for like more than 15 years in football. I'm not sure what Swagoo thinks a few more reps is going to do for Ben Roethlisberger, but he is who he is. That team is who they are who they are. I think that rest is much more important, getting them healthy and getting them feeling right going into the playoffs, because a quarter of play is not going to change Ben into a different quarterback. And it's fortunate for them that the second half, particularly the fourth quarter, that looked really good. So they could go in on that high note. Ben Roethlisberger was attacking down the field. They were catching the ball, making plays. So I would be nervous to put them back out there for another quarter and expose Ben to the risk of injury.
Take it up.
Yeah, let's not forget.
You don't want to. They got a good taste in their mouth right now. They had a Michelin 3-star meal in the fourth quarter. You're going to put them back out there, and they're going to get some In-N-Out burger, and then you're going to have to put them on the sideline. It's going to be a problem.
Okay, we already got off to a good start. Graz, I got to ask you, you covered this game for the Steelers. You saw the comeback last week. From what you saw, does this move surprise you at all?
Oh, no. Look, last week, talking to people around that team, they were on a 3-game losing streak, and everybody was saying, look, Tomlin's trying to keep this business as usual. He doesn't like, to panic anybody. They're trying to do things they would normally be doing this time of year to get ready for the playoffs, and this is one of them. Tomlin has a history of sitting Big Ben and others down in Week 17 when things are all locked up. There's no way to get the 1 seed. There's no real differences here between the 2 or the 3 seed. So this makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't be surprised if other guys on the Steelers got some rest as well. Look, they are what they are. They're going into the playoffs with the team they have. They looked good in the second half against the Colts. They looked awful in every other game they played in December. The problems aren't going away. They're not getting Devin Bush, who's their Gary Bertier on defense. He's not coming back. So they're still going to have issues as they go into the playoffs. If they get Big Ben some rest, then they will. Then they'll be in the best position to take advantage of their opportunity.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.